I was very upset when the Jones-Stipe fight got canceled. I was like,
I know.
no.
We were looking forward to it.
Have you ever had an injury like that where it's torn off the bone?
No, it was a very odd injury for me to watch too because it didn't seem like it was like grappling, wrestling, we get extended a lot, right? Like so when you're going and you're doing your jiu-jitsu and you and I are going and you take and you're in half guard, right? Every time I go to get up, I build to my elbow, I get to my underhook, I'll take a single leg. You'll sprawl because you got to take your leg away from me. When I'm up on my elbow and I get to my half guard and I'm on the butt here, I will always go to a single because I'm a wrestler. You will sprawl and then try to go back behind me. My arm gets extended every time. And that's kind of what happened with Jones. It's like he was in an underhook and the guy sprawled a little bit and then his arm came away from his body and it ripped, and it's unfortunate. But
do you think that I know Jon has been doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yep.
To get up to heavyweight.
That and the extra weight, right?
Yeah.
He's carrying all that extra weight. He's lifting all that weight, and it's like you got to develop muscle, but it's got to be usable muscle. You can't just be big.
Well, the other thing is if you're not doing anything, like if you're not taking anything, then your recovery from like really heavy power lifts is kind of significant.
Didn't he lift like 600 pounds or something?
Oh my God,
crazy shit?
he's strong as fuck. He's strong as fuck. He looks very big now. Like he looks like a heavyweight. But I just wonder, how much weightlifting do you have to do to maintain that frame?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he was strong.
He was always
when we
strong.
fought, he was strong. Like he was strong. Leverage, great with his leverage, dude. The way he was able to manipulate positions, because I thought, without a shadow of a doubt, that I would take him down at will. But it's hard. Even if you get a takedown, it's hard against the best guys. I picked Stipe up. I threw him down. Held him down for the whole first round. And then he got up because we got to start again. So now I got to start that process all over again. And that's why Khabib Nurmagomedov was so special. Because it didn't matter how many times he had to restart the process. He went right back to doing that with his opponent, knowing that he was going to throw you to the ground. So when you're fighting guys like Jones, he's so tall, he's so rangy, and he just understood fighting. The guy just understands fighting. And it makes him hard to deal with. And then, Joe, when you get in a clinch with this dude, he's so tall that it's almost like you're holding him up if you're the shorter fighter. He's like draping over the top of you. And that is what fatigues you. Because when I'm clinching, I fought there a ton. Like just in the clinch, punch, punch, punch. I'm trying to break your posture. He doesn't do that. He pushes you against the octagon and then he leans. So now you're carrying 220 with your weight up against the octagon and it's like, and then he's changing level. Then he's spinning, trying to elbow you. The dude just understands fighting and understands how to maneuver his body to fatigue you. It's crazy.
He also is the best at managing distance.
Oh, gosh. It hurts so bad trying to get close to him. I tell you that, hey, dude, it hurts so bad. Joe, it hurts so bad. The kicks to the body and the knees. Because you know me, like me and Kane were forward, head movement, get close, punch, take you down.
Right.
But with him, he was a southpaw, so his lead leg was right there, so I wanted to grab a single leg. But this dude would be stepping back, kneeing me. And then I would be like, okay, so I need to stop going forward. So now I'm at range, and he blasts body kick, and then body kick. So now you're like, shit, I'm not going to stay on the end of these body kicks because they hurt. So then you get close, and he knees you. So it's like you're landing, and I'm hitting him. But he's hitting me with things that may not be as big, like my hand, overhand, right, looks big. But that knee just goes boom, right in the rib every time. Boom, right in the rib. And then every now and again, they catch you right in the middle. That shit hurts bad, man. I don't even know how the hell I was going through all that in that octagon. Because now, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Alex Pereira kicked my leg. I was like, this shit hurts.
That dude has the weirdest leg kicks. They're so sneaky.
My cousin had
He's so clever at it.
My cousin had the greatest analogy for Pereira. He goes, he is Thanos. Literally just collecting fucking stones, infinity stones. He's like, he goes, I love Marvel. He goes, it was like when Thanos showed up.
Yeah.
And he's just collecting infinity stones. There's a timeline. There's a bad guy. And then there's this ultimate bad guy. who was just in some fucking bar in Brazil, and then Izzy had to open his mouth.
Isn't that crazy?
If Izzy just shut the fuck up, he would have stayed where he was. But I mean, it's like a delayed reaction on the kick. But if Izzy would have just shut up, this dude would have stayed in Brazil.
That dude is so sneaky with that kick.
And if you get too close, he's gonna punch you.
Yeah. Well, he's so long, and he's also so odd in his striking
His
movements.
He's like this tall.
Yeah.
He's tall.
They're very odd.
And he's like, and if you get close, it's the right hand. Even that thing he does when he's walking out, and he does this thing, and he throws his combination.
Yeah.
It doesn't look fluid. He's like boom, boom, boom. But you know, like if that dude hits you with that, you're going to sleep.
You go to sleep. Everybody goes to sleep.
Yuri's in there dancing and shit. Yuri's like doing all kind of like weird stuff, right? And Alexa's like
just stone face.
Stone face. Like
Yeah.
I'm going to.
It was one of the greatest stare downs ever.
I'm going to kill you. Is what he's thinking. Like this dance your weird ass. I'm going to kill you.
Who's the guy that he scissor kicked? He scissor kneed Michaelitis?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I thought you were lying, bro. I thought you were lying. The whole time, Joe, I'm sitting to your right. I'm like, man, Joe Rogan up in here lying to me, telling me this dude, this good. He's this. DC, I'm telling you. Because I'll be honest with you. I had watched him a little bit. I hadn't watched all of his kickboxing. I was like, okay, this dude's supposed to be good. Let me watch a little bit. It's kickboxing. And you come in and you're like, DC, wait until you see this Pereira in real life. And I'm like, okay, he's good, DC. He might be the best kickboxer that we've ever had. Well, Izzy's here. Izzy's here. He knocked out Izzy twice, DC. I'm telling you.
Knocked him out once.
Or knocked him out once, beat him by decision. And I'm like, yeah, that. And then he does that, and I look over and I go, oh my God, you were telling the truth.
Dude, he's something fierce.
I mean, this is Sean Strickland.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Bro,
with a left hook. With a left hook.
I mean, the guy who's now the middleweight champion.
Champion of the world.
Yeah, and he took him out easy.
A year.
Yeah.
He was the champ in a year.
Dude, he's got 2 world titles and 11 fights.
In 2 years.
It's insane.
He's been in the UFC. Dude, I don't know, Joe, if we had, and he's here in Austin. So I'm going to go hang out with him later.
Nice.
I'm going to see Pereira. I like
awesome.
him too.
I love that.